Recently, I made a video on how greed is destroying the NBA. In it, I talk about how branding, commercials, and TV deals are valued by the league above producing a good product. Well, the days of the league being a Hoot fan's paradise have finally come to a close. The NBA announced that it would not be signing a new TV deal with TNT and instead opted to sign with a new player in the sports world, Amazon. Amazon's successful bid, or TNT's legendary fumble depending on how you look at it, means that this coming season of Inside the NBA will be the last. Words cannot express how great of a loss this is for fans. Putting the show together in its current form was an organic process that took time to mature and the right management behind the scenes to allow these guys to cook, and is not easily replicable. They are friends in real life, and you get that feeling when you watch them. They know each other well, they play into each other's strengths well, and yes, they get some good roasting in on each other like all friends do.
Akeem Olajuwon used to say this to me all the time.
Can you bring me some water?
No, he used to say, Charles is...
Who did they mistake you for?
I went to a
Shrek?
No, I went to a
That was.
Fans would often tune in to absolute snooze fest just to see what the hell they were about to say or do next. It was the chemistry, lack of filter, and love of game that drew fans to the show like a magnet. Most of them played the game and gave us insight into the actual mindset and strategies of the players themselves. Whereas ESPN is staffed entirely by clowns, diversity hires, and executive wives with absolutely zero charisma, Inside had 3 Hall of Famers and Kenny Smith. Most importantly to their success, these guys were given a long leash. While ESPN and now Amazon are on that gay, soulless corporate mindset, these guys would just say whatever the fuck they were thinking about without worrying about upsetting the league. If a rule was stupid, they'd say so. If a game was ass, they wouldn't be shying about telling you. If a player was putting on too much weight, we'd be hearing about it.
Looked like me and Shaq had a baby.
ESPN had a pair of guys like that, and you know what happened to them? That's right, they got fired after the league complained that they were speaking their mind about the shitty refereeing and non-stop reviews. You think Amazon would be any different? Listen, I don't know why TNT thought that they would be okay without NBA rights, because, let's face it, what the fuck else do they got that's worth watching? Another police drama? I ain't paying $200 a month to watch that shit. I'm not even paying to watch the actual NBA games, and neither is LeBron apparently. How did they think that they could play chicken with the NBA? Of course, when Amazon made an offer, their fate was sealed. Amazon is a massive company that can afford to subsidize their fledgling streaming service, while TNT is running on an antiquated business model that is sinking like a pair of double Ds after menopause. From a business sense, it only made sense, and if there's one thing we all know about Adam Silver, is that he's a greedy businessman with zero love of the game. He was never going to preserve anything for the good of the fans. And we know that from pretty much every single action he's taken as commissioner to destroy competitiveness and shove commercials into my khram. That's because as commissioner, his entire incentive structure is based on how much profit he can milk this thing for, and Amazon is a clear winner in that regard. He can't just go to the owners and say,
well, we need another 5 more seasons of Inside the NBA for the culture.
They'd fire him. On that front, I understand his position. It's just disappointing that at every turn, they've decided that making number go up better than making happy go up. That's why the rating go down while money still go up, and it make Gary sad now. This really is a microcosm of a greater issue, the corporatization of America. As corporations incestually merge with each other to consolidate the power, the quality of all things they produce declines. While I know this sucks, and while this kinda kills my interest in the NBA, at least we have one last blaze of glory in this final season. Now that they're on their way out, they can go all out with the jokes, the gimmicks, and the controversies. While we don't know what horrors Amazon has awaiting for us beyond, I do know that every woman in San Antonio is clutching her churros in fear of what is yet to come.
Some big old women
I'm
down
just checking.
there.
Why would you say that?
That's a gold mine for Weight Watchers. Them big-
Say that.
Why does every conversation about San Antonio eventually come around to...
They have spandex in San Antonio.
Oh, no. And Victoria definitely a secret.
Oh, man.
They can't wear no Victoria's Secret down
Hey,
there.
hey,
It's a secret.
Just show me how you eat churros. Hold it. That's a replay. But show me how you would eat churros and drink Shaq soda. How would you eat churros and drink Shaq soda all at once?